So in the first model, we discuss all the basics regarding what is risk, and how to work with the ARM, and what are the hardware components we have, and what are the software components. Along with it, we discussed a few more concepts of which type of registers we use there, and what is CPSR. And in today's second model, we are going to discuss regarding the how to execute or how to work with the instructions here. So as we know, if you want to work with any program, then we have to use instructions only. Nothing but the data is passed via instructions only. That's why we should know how to work with the ARM instructions here. So in this like second model, we're going to discuss how to work with the R instructions here. We have a lot of instructions here. Like for different work, we have the different type of instructions here. So before going to start the actual syllabus, you should know what is ARM instructions here. So already we know what is ARM. It is called as a advanced risk machine. Nothing but nowadays in all the applications of from sensor to the NASA space, all the devices are having this concept in them. That is nothing but they are working on the advanced risk machine only. Nothing but they are using a concept called as embedded systems here. So if you want to work with this system, you should know how it works. So if you want to know how it works, you should also know that its basic fundamental is instructions only, because without instructions the programs are not to be executed here. So that's why before executing any programs, we should know how to write the program here, because in this specially, if you want to write any program, we should know how to write the instructions here. So today we will discuss how to write the instructions here. Okay. Yeah. The first topic in this we discuss as data processing instructions here. So in this we get again different type of instructions, but these only work for the data processing here. So already we know what is data. Data is nothing but as your input values here. So processing means if you are applying any operation on that, that is called as a processing. Say for example, sum equal to a plus b. So a plus b is your data, and sum means you are going to add those two values here. So that type of instructions are called as a data processing instructions here. Nothing but we accept data from the user and we process it with respect to its condition. So that is called as a data processing instructions. Is that clear? So if you understand this line, then easily we can go for the different types here or different categories. Here normally we have around six type of instructions. That is, the first one is called as a move instruction. Second is the arithmetic instructions. Third is the logical instructions. Fourth is the comparison. Fifth is the multiply. So these five are the very most important instructions we use in our programs here. So move is nothing but copying the data from source to destination. That is called as a move instruction. So यहाँ पे क्या करते हैं? We copy the data from one place to other place. So that is called as a move instruction. Arithmetic means in this we are going to use the arithmetic expressions here. So already all of you very well known about the what are the arithmetic instructions here. Logical means if you are applying any logic, if you are applying any logical gates like AND gate or gate, at that time we are going to use these logical instructions here. Suppose if you want to compare two or more than two values, then I have to use the comparison instructions here. Next, if you want to multiply the values, then how to use this multiply instruction here. So here we get again two different types here. One is single level, one more is the multi-level, where inside the multiply instructions here. So this is a basic idea of regarding five types of data processing instructions here. So if you have any doubts in this, please ask me. We'll go one by one in detail here. So any doubts in this? Hello?
Sir, sound is not clear.
Hello? Now it's clear? Hello?
Hello, sir.
Clear? You are
Sir,
clear?
sound is not clear.
Wait a minute. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Clear about it? Hello?
Sir, sound कैसा रही?
क्या करते हैं? One minute. You are clear about it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So I will take one by one in detail. First we start with the move instruction. As I told you, move is nothing but you want to copy data from one place to other place. So you have to use the move instruction. Okay. Yeah. So this is a move instruction because this topic is very important for exams. So among these five, they ask three or four in exams here. Like explain data processing instructions. So depending upon the marks, you have to explain the different types here. The first one is move instruction. So they are given here. Move is a simple R instruction. It copy the n into destination called as RD. Nothing but here n is the source value and RD is the destination register here. That is RD means register destination here. So what I'm doing here, I'm copying the value from n to RD here. So that is called as a move instruction here. Is that clear? So outer syntax means they are given syntax also here. The syntax is you have to write instruction means you have to write MOV. MOV is your instruction. If any condition, then you can pass. The condition is not compulsion here because that's what it is in a floor bracket. So which is in floor bracket, treat it as it is not compulsory here. Okay, because in next topic we get the same instructions only. That's why you should know if you are using floor bracket, then there is no compulsion of writing that is here. So in this, the condition is not important and the S is not important. S means it is an signed value. So signed value is not important here. So important is only three values here. One is instruction, second is the destination, n is the source here. Okay, so these three we have to pass to execute the move instruction here. So they are given one example also here. So they are given example as they want to copy the value of R5 to R7 here. Nothing but the R5 is become source value and R7 is become the destination value. Nothing but what I'm doing here, I'm copying the n value into the RD. RD means destination register here. So I'll just show you example also. See, look at here. So they are given R5 equal to how much value? 5. Then R7 equal to 8 here. So by seeing this only you should understand which is source, which is destination here. Tell me which is source here, which is source value here in this instruction. Anyone? So keep in mind always the first value is your destination and second value is your source value. So this what I do, I just copy the data from R5 to R7 here. Nothing but whatever the value in R7, it get deleted here. So at that place, the R5 is placed here. Nothing but after execution what happen? So R5 is as it is R5 only because I'm copying here. Keep in mind the word is very important. Move means I'm not moving here. I'm just copying means the value keep in both places, in source also, in the destination also. So R5 as it is, but what the R7 value here? R7 is it become 5 because I'm copying the value from R5 to R7 here. So this is the example for move instruction here. Is it clear? Because this is a basic instruction type. In every program we get this almost 90%. This is repeated here. Is it clear? Anyone please respond.
Hello, sir.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Yes, thank you.
sir, R5 value 8 ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರಿ R5 ಫಸ್ಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ ಡೆಸ್ಟಿನೇಷನ್ ಜಾಗದಾಗ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರಿ
Bartol, depend
R7
upon Bartol. See, depend upon this instruction, it execute here. Suppose if you take here R5, here R7 means what happen here? The R7 become 8 also, and R5 also become 8 only here. So depend upon this instruction, it execute here. You can take any value here. There is no problem. Okay.
Okay, sir.
That is nothing but, so you should first fix that which is source, which is destination here. So in this example, I fix as R5 is source value and R7 is the destination. That's why I'm getting answer as both are 5 5. Suppose if you change means you make it as R5, it as R7 means both value become 8 and 8. That's why always the move should depend on the which is source value, which is destination value. Okay, so this is regarding the move instruction here. So next we have, it's called as barrel shifter. So it is similar to move instruction, but in this we have a little bit change. It is same as the move only. Okay, so it is then called as shifter. So what is shifter? Already you know. Shifter means it shift value depend upon your request. Suppose if you give as 2 means it shift the value 2 places. It will be like left side or maybe the right side. That is nothing but as we are shifting value from one place to depend upon the its request here. The same way this also works here. Nothing but it's same as a move instruction, but in this we have to add a extra element here that is called as a barrel shifter here. So if you observe this below picture, So this is an example for the how the barrel shifter is work here. Suppose if it close this, so don't think that we don't have this one. We have only the RN and the RD. Nothing but in this there is no any pre-processing. Pre-processing means before execution we are making some changes. So that is called as a pre-processing. So in move we don't do anything. We just keep the value as it is and we execute and we get the value here. But when it comes to barrel shifter, I told you we do some modifications before executing. That is nothing but as pre-processing here. So whatever we give the input value, we have to apply a barrel shifter and that result we are giving for the execution here. Nothing but that value we pass to the ALU. ALU means arithmetic logical unit. Then we get the output here. So this is your simple move instruction, and this second part is called as a barrel shifter here. So I'll take a simple example. You just understand very clearly here. Okay, so before this we'll go once again for the move value, because so in move what I'm doing here, I'm just taking the two value, that is one is source value, one more is the destination value, and I'm applying move equal to R7 comma R5. So यहाँ पे क्या होता है, the R5 value is copied inside the R7, nothing but so whatever you have R7 value that is deleted, and at that place the R5 value will be stored here. That's why we're getting R5 is 5 only and R7 also 5 only. This is a simple move instruction. But when you come to barrel shifter, before executing the instruction, we are doing some pre-processing here. That is called as a barrel shifter. So I'll take a simple example here. Okay, so here also I'm taking the value as how much? R5 equal to 5, R7 equal to 8. Here I'm taking the same example. Is that clear? Okay, so taking these two inputs, I'm applying the first barrel shifter, then I'll apply the move instruction here. So first, okay, so this is my instruction. I'm taking move, then R7 comma R5. So this is called as a barrel shifter. LSL means left shift left here. Nothing but I'm shifting towards the left side. If you use the LSR, that is called as a logical shift left. This is the logical shift left, and if you use LSR, that is called as a logical shift right. Nothing but I'm shifting towards the right here. So these are the different barrel shifter I'm using here. Totally we have the five types here. That is shift right, shift left, then arithmetic, right shift, rotate right, rotate action. But normally we use only these two here, that is LSR and the LSL. So in my example, I'm using the LSL. How much I'm shifting here? I'm shifting two times here. Nothing but two is nothing but you have to multiply with the same value once again. Nothing but it become like a 2 square here. 2 square means how much value? It is 4 value. Nothing but this you have to do like this. You have to first square it. So you get answer as 4. So that 4 you have to multiply with the R5 here. Then that value is stored in the R7 here. So that is the concept of barrel shifter. First I'll do what is the answer of 2 square? Please anyone unmute your audio and just answer me. Yeah, anyone? Bhavani, Swati, Vijay Kumar, anyone? Hello.
Hello, sir.
Ah, okay. So don't mute your audio. Keep it like this only. So what is the answer of 2 square?
4, sir.
4, right? So what is the value of R5?
5, sir.
5. So first what I do means, first I have to execute barrel shifter. This is called as a pre-processing. Nothing but what I do, I have to multiply R5 and the 4 here. So I'm doing the same only here. Look at here. I'm doing R5 into 4. So what is the answer of R5 into 4?
20, sir.
R5 is 5 and into 4 means 20. So what is the new R5 value here? New R5 value is 20. So that value I have to copy inside the R7 here. That is, so after execution I'm getting here R5 is as it is 5 only. But what is the R7 value here? It is 20.
20, sir.
Why? Because I'm applying the barrel shifter here. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Is understand everyone? Always the barrel shifter works on the this value here. Suppose if you're taking here 3, 3 means 3 square. 3 square means how much 3 square?
9, sir.
9. Nothing but have to multiply that 9 value with your R5. And that answer I have to keep in the R7 here. So this is called as a barrel shifter. In this we have to do some extra activity before executing. It is called as a pre-processing here. If you observe this picture, let's see. I'm doing here little bit pre-processing here. That is using the barrel shifter. And that value I'm going to apply. Then I get the RD value here. That is R7, R5. LSL means logical shift left. How much I'm doing here? 2. 2 means 2 square. The value is 4. So I have to use R5 into 4. R5 is 5 into 4 means 20. So I have to keep the 20 value in the R7. So this is called as a barrel shifter. Is that clear all of you?
Sir, LSR particular answer in ಬರ್ತದೆ sir.
You get the same only. But while keeping in table, it change here. You get the same value, but while keeping once you convert this into binary value, then we have to change the places here. Because after executing, we don't keep this value. We have to convert it to binary. Binary means ones and zeros. So there we have to change it. Logical left means you have to start changing the value from left side. Right means you have to change from the right side here. But here you get the answer same only. In decimal you get the answer same, but in logical you change here. Okay. See, we have given example here. If it is left means it change like this. Shift the value from left to right or right to left here. See what happened here? Logical shift left by 1 means the 1 become your output, then the 0 become 31, then 0 become 21 like this. It shift 1 places towards the left side here. Right means it become the reverse. So don't go that much deep here, just understand only. LSL means it just shift towards the left, LSR means shift towards the right here. Okay. So tomorrow we'll discuss this arithmetic here. Okay. Tomorrow or next class we'll discuss arithmetic. Then we'll take one more also, which is one more means using barrel shifter how to do the arithmetic.